Hey, good morning, Facebookers, YouTubers, and other internet people. I hope y'all are doing well today. I just wanted to do a quick catch up for those of you who might be interested in this current project I'm working on. 97, 98, 99 Ford F350 big old diesel truck. I'm not sure it really matters exactly what year it is. I don't care, but you get the idea. It's pretty old. It was fairly well kept over time. As we talked about the other day, it's nice and sunny here in Sharpsburg at Mike's Magic Auto Detailing and Paint Enhancement. They still say it might rain. Well, we'll see, But, we got it all strip washed and everything. We talked about that, and late yesterday and early this morning, the entire vehicle was clay barred. That was a beast. A lot of rough stuff on this paint. It tore up a clay bar. But you to expect that on these older vehicles. It had never been clay barred probably. But so now we started polishing. You can see I got my handy dandy little platform there, which will elevate up to over 5 feet in height if I need to, which I do when I'm doing the roof on these big trucks. And I use it a little bit on these hoods so I can reach to the middle of the hood. That's a long reach from over here to get up there. Oh boy. But what we did, I keep saying we. Hey, somebody's watching. Hello, whoever you are. It doesn't tell me who you are. But I did a little experimenting on the hood. Make a long story short, what I've settled on is the dual action polisher with the Lake Country hybrid wool pad on my little 15 millimeter long throw pro level dual action polisher, along with, you folks have seen me before use this Boss Griot's Garage fast correcting cream. It works very well. It polishes down extremely well, and in certain spots which are more difficult, I have used the Sonax Cut Max. It's a much stronger compound, still finishes down well, but then you do have to go back sometimes and repolish after you use that, because sometimes it will leave a little bit of a haze in the paint, which is okay, but you have to go back and polish it, turning your one step into a multi-step process. But I had some photos earlier, and I think my previous video you had seen a lot of paint defects, and this half of the hood has been done. It has been ready, and you'll notice here I've got this section taped off. I'm going to do this next because I want to come back after a while and show you guys the results. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pick it up in the camera, but there are some relatively deep scratches in this hood. Not sure what that's from, but in this part of it, it's a semicircular motion, and there's some over here. I don't know if y'all can see those. They're not as bad, but they're both ways, horizontal and vertical scratching, and some paint defects. There's a scratch right there where my thumb is that my fingernail catches on it, so it's probably not going to entirely go away, but it should be reduced dramatically. There's a couple more that are very similar. They may not disappear altogether, but they should almost disappear. Be very hard to find. And what I'm going to do is try my dual action polisher. I just showed you the long throw with that blue wool hybrid pad, that fast correcting cream, and see what kind of results I get here. If that doesn't do it, I may throw a little of the Sonax Max Cut on these areas here and see if that gets rid of them, because parts of that are pretty deep. some of it isn't, so I don't think it's going to go away 100% at this level. But you know me, I get tempted. What I may do is break out, if necessary, my 3000 grit damp sandpaper and hit just these areas here, just to see if I can make them almost virtually disappear. You know, and when I get rid of them, folks, they're gone forever. The products I use, unlike almost 100% of your retail level products, my products do not have fillers in them. So that when I get rid of a scratch and I clean up after, check my work, if those scratches are gone, they're gone. Period. Not coming back. You might scratch it again, but those will not come back once they're gone. When you use a product with fillers, you put it on, wipe it off. It looks really good because those products are made to fill in these scratches. But what happens is, after a couple of weeks, the fillers evaporate, they wash out, they dry out, and the scratches are right back where you started. So the retail level products, yeah, they look good for a while, but they don't really work well. Oh boy, see, that's it's getting pretty bad, And then when we get to the final step, which my customer has now decided they want the ceramic coating, either the sealant or the ceramic coating will help to fill whatever might be left to some degree, not entirely, but to some degree. And you know, for a vehicle that's going to be driven regularly, and I understand this one's going to be used to haul horses around, you don't want to chase perfection, particularly on a paint job this old. There's still plenty of paint on here. I tested it with my paint thickness gauge, but you don't want to chase perfection because this paint job is not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. Wasn't perfect from the factory. I have found a lot of paint defects that were all the way down into the base coat, which tells me that's the way it was when it came from the factory. Nothing you can do about that except have the vehicle repainted. And you know what? No matter who repaints it, unless you want to pay $10,000, $13,000 and up for a showroom ready paint job, you're not going to get that. Yeah, there are people out there who will paint it to perfection for you, astronomical in cost, and those are designed for show cars. This is not a show vehicle, but we're going to make it look as good as we possibly can. And I'm going to get started on this right now. I do appreciate those of you who have dropped by to catch up on this project and to watch, and you know, hopefully maybe I helped a few people out. And if you have questions, observations, you know, ask me down in the comment section below. Hey, tell me where you're watching from. I'm always interested in that. And I will answer any questions that I can and try to help you out if possible. So, and you know, give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down, whether you're on Facebook, YouTube. You know, if you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button and you'll be notified of the future videos on this project and other projects that might be coming up, which I have several. But anyway, I'm going to sign off now and see if I can fix these scratches without wet sanding. Okay, thank you for tuning in. I will talk to you folks later. Bye.